Hello. This is gonna be an interesting one, I think. Give me a second. I have to stand up for a second. Because I have AirPods in and I forgot to take them out, and then I forgot where the case was, and the case was across the room. I'm rambling. Anyways, hello, chat. It's been a decent bit, longer than it should have been. Welcome, Monkey. How are you doing today? Hello. This is gonna be a very interesting script. Or a very interesting session. I don't really know how to, like... I accidentally started recording. Don't want to do that. You better have me in there. Okay, nobody's in there. It's not... Oh, fuck. It's not the chat movie. It's not the chat movie. This is just a script I've been working on, and I need to like focus on it more. I need to like actually get some more work on it done. So I thought, do you know what? Why don't I just fucking stream myself writing my movie? Because I'm out of other options. We just got new Wi-Fi, so I wanted to like do a very easy stream, which is why I am not playing a video game right now, because like I played Smash Brothers and I was lagging without like having the stream on. Just gonna put live. I don't know how to like properly articulate such a thing. What's it about? Okay, so this is about two people. They're watching They start by watching fucking oh my god, a water ball just fell. They are watching Night of the Living Dead because that's a royalty-free thing that anybody can watch, and I can put that on camera and not get sued. So they're watching a horror movie, and then one of them is like, hold up, what if we make a horror movie? And then this other guy, Mikkel, he's like, what the heck? Because this is like, the director's kind of the outlandish guy, and like Mikkel's the straight man of the two. You know what I mean? The character to balance everything out. So they start trying to cast people. There's a little bit somewhere in here. You can see from the names, by the way. Random woman, starving actor, final girl is here. Yeah, I think that kind of tells you exactly like what the characters are in this. It's an adaptation of my play called The Spookening, and I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite pieces of thing I've written. They try and get a horror movie going. So they go to like a random woman's house. One is like, what are they called? People are like, oh, would you like to hear a word about Jesus? Those types of people. I cannot remember off the top of my head. But they come there like disguised as that. All right. The final girl's like, get the fuck away from me, get out of my house. So they oblige, begrudgingly, but they do. I showed my entire step. It's like, where's my movie? Look, we're working on it. It's a slow process. No, we're not. I don't know. Oh fuck, that looks really bad. Hold up. You guys are not centered. Hello, Oak. How are you doing today? Hello. Yeah, I just realized this shit is not centered, but it was earlier, so I apologize. This is going to look weird for a second, chat. But I am fixing this. I'm fixing this for you guys, alright? There we go. That looks good, finally. I gotta be the main character. We're working on it. Like I said, this isn't the chat movie. You guys are not... I saw you on Unite. Yeah, I was honestly just on Unite to press all the red buttons. I'd like to stream Unite tomorrow or something, or... like actually get into playing games again tomorrow, but we just got new Wi-Fi, so I wanted to do a very simple stream. So I went on Unite, I pressed all the red buttons, and then I got off. Right here is the Spookening. Yeah, I just described it. Basically, it's about these two people that try and make a film, a horror film, and then this is their process. I don't need to like say too much more because that's spoiling. I haven't wrote it yet. I have wrote it, but like in a different medium. So I have no idea how the fuck this stream is gonna go. Hopefully fine, because realistically, while I'm at college, I think the only streams I'm gonna be able to do are like Oh, I'm gonna write something. You guys want to watch? So hopefully there's some type of entertainment value here. I'm traveling back home tomorrow, so I probably won't be able to tune in if you stream. Damn. Maybe not a Unite stream then, because that's the streams you're a part of. I don't like this right now. This feels a little too wordy. Basically, you guys can't see it, but I have like a document open of the original script that I'm porting over. And obviously, since it's like a play, there's a lot more monologues and stuff in it, or there's like a lot more words. I think the number one fan should be the main character that you had. No. Monkey, you've been overtaken. Dude, how am I gonna keep it to where number one fan is the main character when you guys are constantly like at odds for each other with it? It's not a feasible thing. I'll just have to change the main character every few seconds. Wait, how? I would tell you if I knew, man. YouTube's top fan system is kind of wonky. I'll always be number one. Well, there you have it, Monkey. There you have it. He'll always be number one. That's what he's got to say. God, how do I port this over? It's fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how, because with film, the main difference with film is like, oh, you want to make it a more visual medium. As you can see from all this dialogue, I'm doing a great job at that. So like, I don't like this being this wordy, but like, I don't know how to like basically combine two monologues into like a couple sentences, or two semi-monologues, not really monologues. I lost my role. I'm gonna find you and make you give it back. How long have you been working on this? I don't know how long. I don't think I can check the edit history, unfortunately. This specific version, not long, but like, if you want to say by technicality, there's literally a video on my channel called The Spookening, the opening scenes, where we just read my script verbatim. So theoretically, you could say a couple of years, but like when I actually said, fuck it, I'm going to sit down and actually make this script, it hasn't been that long. Okay, I accidentally scrolled down. Okay, I think acting doesn't there. And then I feel, wait, is this stream for ideas and advice or just a hangout? I think it's just a hangout. I mean, if you guys have ideas by chance, sure, you can pitch it, but I can't really guarantee I'll follow it right now because this is just kind of my baby, and I know more or less what I want to do with it. For example, I know all the twists and turns. I've written it. So it's more of just like a hangout stream. Like I said, something light on the computer because it's, I don't know, I just don't want it to like crap out on me. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it to a video game at some point, like Pokemon Unite. I'm having withdrawals. It's real severe. But I don't know. I've been watching like a shit ton of Jack Black films recently. That's definitely part of why I said, do you want to know why I want to actually write my screwball comedy and finish it? I'm not gonna lie. It's a big inspiration. There you go. That gives just like a little reaction shot right there. And then that can transition into like this small little bit. And then I feel like this kind of flows decently, hopefully. You should cast... Wait. I should cast Jack Black. You think he's interested in this student film? Not even a student film, because I'm not doing this, like... I'm hoping... My main hope here is that, like, I can get a bunch of people from Point Park to do it with me, like a lot of my friends. In the same way where it's like Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny was just Jack Black being like, hey, friend, do you want to come be a part of my silly little movie? I don't know. My main problem is I'm hoping I can get a cast for it, because it is a very large picture. Like there's 5 characters that have been in the show already, and I do believe there's 6. I think there are like 6 or more characters that are still in it, which I guess isn't too big of it, especially since there's no huge wide shots. Give this a try. The most handsome man named Monkey becomes #1 writer and wins an amazing amount of money. That's just jackpot. Nah, it's not really just jackpot. Dude, I want to have a stream where like we all read like a bunch of my movie scripts at some point. I think it'd be really fucking funny. Like not like the dramatic ones, because that kills the tone, unless actually it doesn't, because then you can just be like, you give it a fucking crazy voice. And marry Beyonce. That's certainly a choice. I didn't realize Beyonce was your celebrity crush. I don't hear much about Beyonce anymore. Is she still like relevant? I feel like that sounds so backhanded because I'm just a fucking nobody on the internet. But like, I mean it in like do people like still talk about Beyonce, or is she just kind of living her best life? I feel like this will be very productive for you. No, it's very productive. We're getting stuff done. See, this is half of writing. You just stare at a screen and you wait to type something, because eventually that perfect thing will just hit you if you stare at it long enough. Cast Jack Black and Beyonce. Do you want Jack Black and Beyonce to date? Welcome, Logan. How are you doing today? Does all the single ladies dance for some reason? I like that idea. All right, well, Jack Black can be Mikkel, who is also the killer. And Beyonce can be Final Girl. Because that happens later on in the script. I know. Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to change this. Alright, and then this will... Oh, fuck, I see that. As Beyonce. Wait, what? Are we saying you want Beyonce to be Beyonce? Is that what we're saying right now? I'm just a little confused, that's all. I'd like some elaboration here. I think I want to add that little bit to the end. Just so, like, we have, like, more of, like, a rise. Because I feel like we're getting, like, a rise stop here. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like this, all we need is a passable-looking protagonist and a well-designed villain. Put a comma here, so there's like the slightest of pauses. Yep, I think I like that. I think I like it. See, I'm gonna like hear every line in Jack Black's voice. I'm just gonna think of every line in that way. And then that'll be how I decide if it's good or not. Also, Monkey, Logan, and find their future love of their life and has 100 kids at the end. I don't... Come on. I understand, like, if you want children, but 100 kids at the end, you did not find the happy ending, pal. I'll tell you that much. If you have 100 kids, you are not happy anymore. I said cast Jack Black as Beyonce. Can I cast... Then can we get like a body double for one of the two? Trust the process? I'm not trusting your process. I'm sorry. With all due respect, I just don't trust the 100 kids. It's too many. You ever see 101 Dalmatians? Those little fuckers get annoying after a while. Alright, and then... Alright. Welcome, Kale. How are you doing today? Writing a movie is due, babyface. That's pretty much what I said in the Discord. I was like, alright, I got a stream idea for us, and it's gonna be very interesting. The burger is back. Oh my god. Dude, you still have the burger profile picture. There's no way. One day you should write a stream called I Let Chat Write a Short Play, except Monkey. No, why do you want to exclude him? He can also make part of it. Why not you? Oh shit, there's pork in chat now. Yeah, welcome back, y'all. How are you doing, man? Mr. Burger Man. Also, Oak, you've been dethroned, by the way. You're at number 2. How does it feel? Alright, let me read this line. Fuck, I knew what I was going to write. I closed the other tab, and then it went away. Everything just poofed in my mind. No, I'm 3. Oh, shit. You were at number 2. Oh, my God. Kale took you. Monkey boy, the bite mark you gave me is still there. Kale, when is your burger going to regenerate? When's your burger going to regenerate? We need to know this. Monkey is alright. Oh, my last... Wait, are you? Bro! What a fall from grace right there, dude. That's crazy. I'm so in love with you. I've owned the number 2. Kale, are you going to get to number 1 in the stream? That's the real question, though. Are you going to be able to dethrone the impenetrable force known as Logan? It's time for 1? Alright, that answers the question. Alright. I think, like, one of my main things is I need to, like, write the characters in a way where you can just see that glimmer in their eyes when they talk. It's not pork, it's pig. Oh, wait. Guess what I'm eating? Oh shit! You really threw us through a loop there, Kale. I gotta say, I cannot believe you were eating. No, not Peppa Pig. Loga's unstoppable. Well, to be fair, most of the time you join, you are eating the same thing. I mean, you mix it up. Instead of eating pork, you're eating pig this time. Real mix up there, of course, as we all know. So I think that's how can you still have number one? I just, dude, I don't think, Kale. I don't know if you've really been in chat for like the YouTube update where it's like where it's become the rank system. I don't know if you've been in chat yet to fight for it. I deserve it. I deserve it. True. Well, I believe in you, Kale. All right, you're the underdog of this story. We may be writing a story on stream right now, but the real story is in the chat. And that real story, my friend, is you. It's not like I'm a nobody. Well, to be fair, nobody here is a nobody. I really wish I could. To be fair, you have like the same amount of XP as everybody else. So like, even though you're technically in last, I mean, you're technically in first if you think about it. I'm gonna give Enzo and Tanner $1 million. Holy shit! Please get Logan out of first place, please. I may be a little biased after that comment, guys. I need it. I need it. If you give me $1 million, I can literally fund this screen right now. Yeah, I can literally fund the Spookening. Don't you guys want that? In Zimbabwe dollars. Wait, fuck. How much is that? Also, you guys are my eyes and ears, so by chance, if I misspell anything because I type too fast and don't look at the screen when I type, I look at the keyboard. You guys are my proofreaders, all right? You guys are my built-in editors. So if I fuck something up, you guys better be on top of that. I don't want to just slap the monologue in there, but I really like the monologue. How are we your ears? Because you're listening to me. I don't know, man. He's always just so dependent on us. And that's why you guys love live stream, because you guys get to help me, alright? Don't you like helping the streamer? Don't you like being workers for me? Proofreaders? Real job? Come on, guys. I don't get it. Why would you possibly not want to help the streamer? I know, like, we're just workers. No, I may have said that, but I didn't mean it, guys. I didn't mean it. I never meant it, guys. The burger has been a burger longer than the Charmander made out of. Dude, fuck that guy. I don't know how I still like Pokemon Unite after that. I don't know how I'm, like, still having the urge to pick up the game like it's a damn crack needle. I don't know how I'm still having those urges to play that game after everything I've fucking endured on live streams. I need money, then I'll work. No, you just want to help out of the kindness of your heart. Have you ever seen Cloverfield? Please don't ignore this message. I don't think I've missed a single message this stream. To be fair, I don't think I've really looked at my screen. I think I've just been talking to chat, but I have the DVD for Cloverfield. I haven't watched it yet. Please do not spoil it. That is a movie I'm really, really interested in. I mean, I guess you can't really spoil it. I watched the Pointless Hub video on it. Wait, you've asked 3 times? What the fuck? Oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Which one do you have? The original. I watched the Pointless Hub video on it, and I was really entertained, and I was like, damn, this thing sounds really good. So I went to the exchange and it was on sale for $5. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna grab this. I haven't watched it yet, but I am excited to see Cloverfield. Yeah, I apologize. Never mind. I thought I was on like a good track record for messages this stream. Apparently not. Apparently, even when I am doing nothing but staring at the chat, I still manage to mess it up just a little bit. I like the second one the most of the three. I've heard the second one's also good. I heard the third one sucks. I've heard like the first one's the best, second one's also fine, third one terrible. And I heard it retcons everything. I don't know if I should believe that, because again, I haven't watched the media and I like to form my own thoughts on it. But that's what I've heard in regard to Cloverfield, at least. I want money. You don't get money. You don't get money. To be fair, what work would you be doing right now? I told you guys, yeah, you guys are gonna be my proofreaders, and then I think I wrote maybe 5 words after that. So I don't. You guys ain't even doing anything to get the money. What the heck, man? I'm being too loud today. I think. I'm gonna like just shave off a few words here and there for this monologue. Third one is more sci-fi, and the rest seem very different tone. I didn't know they were like very different tones for any of them. I can see it with the third one though, just because people say it's worse. So when something deviates that hard, yeah, I can see it. You're lucky you ignored that message, Tanner. Wait, what the fuck? What'd you say? We're Oompa Loompas. Guys, I'm gonna go now. Alright, thank you, Kale. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was nice seeing you again, man. I apologize that you could not see more of the stream. I know, it's sad. But think of it like this, Monkey. You're gonna get your spot back now that Kale's gone. Think of it like that. I'm gonna do something that can actually give me money. Oh, damn. Damn, the real job's taking yet another soldier. You hate to see it. For real though, good luck, man. Be safe. I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Goodbye. God bless, man. Never mind, don't come back till tomorrow. See, I'm finally speaking your language, Monkey. I need to, like... I'll miss you. I'll miss you, Kale. We'll all miss you. All of us collectively in chat. The first 2 are more horror adjacent than sci-fi world, while the third is just sci-fi. Okay. I can see that. That's... dumb. So I get my spot now? Nope, you gotta wait an hour. You max out at like a certain number of XP for a little bit, and then like after like an hour or so, you'll get it back. Or like a certain number of time will pass before you can get XP again. Where's my spot? You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Just say spamming for XP. That always works for Oak. I feel like that's dumb to like change that like midway through the series though. This is... Is this play just something you've had in your mind for a long time, or you just started writing it before and stuff? No, I have a completed version of it. It's Times New Roman font, single space, and that makes it 57 pages. This will definitely be like a feature-length script in like this format. I mean, we're on scene 2 and we're already like midway through page 10. God, there's just a... but I'm just like adapting it right now. Like I said, there's the old version that's pretty much finished. I'll touch up on it again at some point to like actually properly submit it for... Because I want to like actually get this thing published so where people could like actually buy it and like perform in it. But for now, I'm just adapting into like a feature length movie script because I'd like to do it myself. Can someone explain why we're not in it? We deserve it. If we go quiet, it'd be nothing to do it. Wait, it wouldn't be nothing to do it. It's because this script is just not going to be good enough. You guys are going to need something even better for yourselves. You'd be underselling yourselves if I put you in this specific script. I need like a magnum opus to put you guys in. That's what it is. I think the third one tried to be scary, but it wasn't. Could be different from the others though. I'm assuming from that wording you have not watched the third one. Which, to be fair, fairs. But still. Oh, there's a slight error. There's a slight error because I missed. I literally pressed the wrong key. Where can you publish it? I don't know about the movie script. That's why I'm just gonna make it myself. Like, make the short film myself with my own equipment, my own actors, and all that. Literally with the director, I'm planning to just do this role myself. But there's like a couple play script websites that you can submit to. The two I submitted to were Pioneer Drama and what's it called? Eldridge Plays and Musicals. Those are the two I chose, but there's a bunch of different play distributors out there. I just know those ones are like 100% reliable because like I have like plays that those companies have made in my collection because the school gave it to me. I'd do anything for a role in this. For a role, anything. I'm sorry. You don't want a role in this, monkey. As much as you think you do, you don't. Hear me out. You could be like a god slayer. I can make another script where everybody in chat's just a big action hero movie badass. I can make Jumanji 3. And you guys could all... But instead of having, like, all the different characters, it's just all gonna be The Rock. All of it's just gonna be the Smolder Bravestone. I like that idea. There you go, see? There are 3 Jumanjis. Well, yeah, but one of them's there's not like 3 in a row though. There's the original Jumanji with Robin Williams, then they did like that remake, Welcome to the Game. and then they did the next level. So there are technically 3 Jumanjis, but there's only 2 that are in, like, one continuity. From my understanding. I could be wrong. It's been forever since I watched Jumanji. God, this is so many lines. You're not... chat, if you ever want to make your own movie, do not make this many fucking lines in a row. Because you're not supposed to do this. They reference each other? Okay, well, I just don't remember. I don't remember that. To be fair, who remembers everything about all... Oh, apparently you, but... Who remembers everything about all the Jumanjis? Also, I never watched the first one. Alright, fine. Bad example then, alright? Jumanji 3, it's scrapped, alright? We're just gonna make fucking Zardoz 2. Are you guys familiar with Zardoz? If not, I need to show you this. Because this is fucking amazing. Hold up. I'm actually gonna pull this shit up. This is... I need you guys to see Zardoz real quick. There it is. Alright. This is my Google feed right now. This is Zardoz. This is Sean Connery, I think? No. Yeah, Sean Connery right here. This is gonna be all of you. This is gonna be everybody in chat's attire right here. This is a movie that literally has the line, sex bad, gun good. Okay, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but that is pretty much what it says. This is, honestly, it's a really entertaining movie. It's really bad, but I don't think you're not expecting it to be bad. And it actually, like, it's bad with, like, a heart to it, which I think is, like, the perfect thing right there. And honestly, it gets a little uncomfortable sometimes. This is Zardoz, though. Also known as Peak Cinema. Alright, guys, I'll be back next stream. Alright, Monkey, see you in the next one, man. I'm glad I could grace you with Zardoz before you left. Alright, we're done. We're done with Zardoz. We're done with Zardoz. Let's lock back in, folks. Have I heard of Poo, Blood, and Honey? I have. I haven't watched it. I don't know what streaming service it's on. Just don't bring that up. No, dude. Poo, Blood, and Honey is peak. I never watched it, but for all intents and purposes, it's peak. God, I hate writing this much, but like, I'm really writing this much for one fucking line because I really like this line. Thus, the stakes have been heightened and ambition has died. I really love that line. I haven't seen it, but I think it was just made by a small crew. Could be you. Dude, hold up. I had this idea with my sibling a while ago to make a fucking shitty like a shitty shark movie. What's like an example I can use? Oh my god. So hold up, we're getting off this document again because there's a website that I have to show you. It's called SRS Cinema. And it's got some really good films. Let me tell you. I love, unironically, I really want to get onto here someday. Oh fuck, it's didn't load. That's fun. Why is there like a black line with Final Draft right there? That's not there for me. I don't know what that is. That's real distracting though. Yeah, that's really distracting. I'm about to get hit with a tsunami. So if I stop chatting like 20 minutes, I probably die or Wi-Fi is dead. All right, I love how there's just no in between. It's either tsunami got me or I'm all good. Or no, tsunami got me or fucking Wi-Fi. I like how there's no in between there. It's one or the other. All right, hold up. Before you get hit by your tsunami though. This is SRS Cinema. Hold, I want to find like some real funny ones. I want to get one of these films someday. I'm not kidding. I'm in Hawaii right now. Okay, but like Hawaii doesn't like inherently mean you're gonna get hit by a tsunami. It just heightens the chances a little bit. All right, we got Sharkdemic. That's a good like little palate cleanser, a little appetizer to what's to come. Slaughterhouse on the Hill. I like this one. Kaiju Glam Metal Shark. Damn it, it's sold out. If only I could have got it. Ring Shark. Yuzo. I heard that one's not completely terrible. There's been alerts going on for 4 hours and it's all over the news. Never mind then. Hopefully everything goes well. That's actually terrifying. I don't know how you're... I have no idea how you're remaining calm through such a thing. Hopefully you are okay, genuinely. I do worry for you. Be safe, man. I'm sure, like, since it's a big tourist place, there's stuff in check to make sure nobody actually gets really, really injured. So I'm sure you'll be safe. But still, nonetheless, just keep an eye out. You got this, man. Just remember to play Pokemon Unite to distract yourself from all the water. That'll fix everything. Just imagine you're getting hit by Gyarados' Unite move, and then suddenly it will feel like there's nothing to worry about at all because that move's literally useless. I'm going to scroll down on my document a little bit because I'm going to have Mikkel leave earlier on so I can transition into a new scene. I think it's hitting the other side of the island, but sometimes it wraps around, so who knows? Why do you guys want to go to Hawaii? If you don't mind me asking. Well, actually, I know why. It's because it's a really pretty place with, like, a bunch of... It's a pretty place with, like, a bunch of nice scenery, wildlife, etc., etc. I don't know how I'm going to do this monologue, because Mikkel has, like, a fairly important line. Family vacation. Well, I figured that much. I don't know. Me and my family never really went to Hawaii, but also in the same breath, I don't know if my family would even want to go to Hawaii. I'm sure they probably would, and I'm just like overestimating because I really don't want to go to Hawaii, but like they like vacation and I don't, so there's that. Oh, also during vacation, I recorded a fucking short film. That's not a joke. I literally recorded like while like in line and shit. I recorded like a couple scenes and all that. Or, like in the middle of public, I recorded a scene or two. It was kind of embarrassing, but I kept it like on the down low. But I did make a short film in fucking what's it called in a Universal and Disney, which is crazy. Like hiking and swimming with turtles. Swimming with turtles sounds nice. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know if that's too essential. I feel like I can rework it. I'm just a little worried. But like I said, there's my problem right now is there's like a little segment in this script where Mickle. Oh, I accidentally fucking black screen myself. Am I gonna post a short film? Of course. I post pretty much everything I do because I just as a person hate it whenever I put a lot of effort into something and then nobody ever sees it. Are you breathing really deep or is that my dog? That would be my two dogs. Because Carmi is on the bed snoring, and Enzo is somewhere snoring. So that would not be me. I'm not breathing very heavily. Yeah, I guess I don't need this. I don't care. I was just wondering. No, you're good. It's a fair question to ask. It's just conversation. I get it. You don't gotta worry. I understand. I didn't think you'd be mad if it was me. I don't think you'd take offense to it. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of him because I need to like transition this into a new scene, like fast. What time is it? Let me go to the script. Yeah, this is kind of like the boring part where I just like when I have to like re-implement scenes or like revamp scenes. There's not really much talking going on because I have to actually read. How horrific. I wonder if the thing resets so you can spam for XP now. I forget, like, I'm pretty sure you kind of got it down to, like, a T of how long it is. I just forgot. But I know that happened during, like, a previous stream. Close. Welcome, Nam. How you doing today? Hello. No super chat rip. Nah, I'm working on it. I'm like halfway through to being able to do super chat. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, how did you just? Holy crap! I see you just joined chat and instantly took one of the top positions. I have no idea how Top Fans works on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not really. I'm trying my best, but yeah. I'm unranked, no. See, that's because you haven't put spamming for XP in chat yet. How? I don't know. YouTube's system is broken. Like, they just implement things because they feel like it. They half-ass it, and then they don't really think about what it would do, if that makes sense. You missed a previous chat? Fuck. Oh, you can't really read the text easily? Hold up. Oh, I didn't realize how far away that looked. Hopefully that... Is that better? Can you guys read that now? Anyways, there's your answer on how there's no monetization on the channel. It's because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. That I needed to just implement that because I needed to add an exit point for this scene because this scene has literally gone on for five pages. There we go. And even though it's just like a quick fade, I'm just gonna do like the stereotypical thing where it's like, oh, Mikkel's gone, and now like the director's here himself, and he's like going crazy, and he's got wrinkled clothes and all that. I'm just gonna like leave it at like one afternoon. Maybe I'll change it when I actually film it to where I'll like make it a montage of like multiple days. But for now, I think one is easier to write technically, and two, I think is kind of funny where it's been afternoon and yet he's become a disheveled mess. How does that look on stream? Because for me, that's like really, really big. And I can't really get like a good gauge of how big that is for chat because I'm using my phone to look at chat right now. So if you guys need the screen to be enhanced even more, just tell me. I can do that. I apologize. I did not realize it was like so hard to read before. I think I misspoke. I think I misspelled that. There we go. It looks good for me, but if it's bothering you, it's fine to change it. No, it's not bothering me. It's just a thing of, like, I'm not used to it. That does not mean, like, it's a bother, though, by any means. There we go. He's just typing a little. Wait, oh wait, fuck, somebody. Wait, oh my god, somebody joined. Give me a second. What the fuck, bro? Enzo, you're writing a movie for Terraria. Now this. Welcome to this, Manny. How you doing today? Maybe like a short film. No, it's gonna be a feature length thing. I've written like a bunch of short films. I don't love writing short films. It's based on a play I wrote, and that play is 57 pages. But because of the formatting, I know that this script is gonna be a lot more. Right, I came from the Terraria live stream. I know. This is just kind of what I do. I'm a screenwriting major, just like outside of stream and all that. This is what I'm hoping my job is someday. So, yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to just like do a nice little short stream where I write, you guys get to watch the process unfold, and by the process I mean staring at a screen while nothing happens. The writing process. Yeah, I thought it'd be nice. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. I just got recommended and got #1. That's because you got Aura. The stream knew what was up, so it gave you the #1 spot instantly. It knows something that even we don't know. Maybe you don't even know about yourself. That's how good of a read YouTube has on you. That or the system's broken. Pick your poison. Focus writing, man. Nah, I'm alright. Honestly, I am kind of focusing writing, not completely. I think I'd be a little more locked in regularly, because duh. But honestly, a lot of the writing process is just staring at a page, just thinking to yourself, alright, how do I phrase the next sentence? What do I do here next? Like, yada, yada, yada. How do I want to reorganize my story structure, which is something I just went through with eliminating Mikkel from the equation, despite him being here in the play. So yeah, I'm honestly a little more locked on than my team. I got hot for lunch, man. Wish you good luck. Goodbye. Alright, thank you for stopping by, man. Hopefully you have a good lunch. Hopefully you get some pork. It's just a channel thing. It seems like a weird thing, a weird hope, but you know. Trust the process. But yeah, for real though, man, thank you for stopping by. It was nice having you, and see you later, man. Be safe. Tsunami in 5 minutes for your knowledge of me disappearing. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's just enough time to do a Unite quick battle. Give me a second, Oak. Let me load up the Switch, and we're turning it into a Unite stream for just one little bit. That way you can still be a part of it. That way your final moments can be on Pokemon Unite, as it should be. Yes, see? You get the vision. You get the vision. Dude, I really want to fucking play that game. I really want to play Unite right now. I'm going through withdrawals. This is unhealthy. I feel like I should make, like, a custom short film for chat. I do feel like I should do that. I'm going to make a custom film for chat, but I think I'd like to start, like, anew at some point and, like, just make a live stream dedicated to, I'll make a live stream dedicated to, like, I'm going to start this film and finish the script in one stream. I think that'd be fun. Have you played Electro Volleyball? Yes, I did, and that mode fucking sucks. I lost it because I want to blame my teammates, but it's probably my fault because I want to fight the other team too much. I love it, Snorlax OP. We fought somebody that played Blastoise in that mode. Blastoise is pretty good. Slowbro is also pretty good. Honestly, any Stunmon is really, really good in that mode. Alright, I'm just gonna... This is just gonna be like my thing of saying, alright, text revisions needed. I'm just like, my main focus right now is just like putting all these guys in like order of importance. And you may be saying, what the heck, Tanner? You have a character literally named Forgettable Side Character. Wouldn't they not be important? No, they're very important. That's the main antagonist right there. If I'd say like there are 3 leads, despite Mikkel and the director being a big portion of like a lot of the script so far, the main leads are screenwriter, Forgettable Side Character, and the director. So yeah. But I don't feel right starting the sentence with Forgettable Side Character for some reason. Maybe I'll switch that later. I don't know. Also, I see you're talking a lot about Unite. Give me a second. Snorlax block can still push Unstoppable Mons, while other stun doesn't work on Unstoppable Mons. Urshifu can change Single Strike and not use it for Unstoppable in command. Gotcha. So it's mainly just like, you just want to not let your opponents have fun by stunning them. I don't know. I didn't like the Electrode Rally one, unfortunately. I wanted to. I really wanted to like it, but... I'm definitely going to play more of it, though, because I have, like, a lot of challenges linked to it. Like, I still haven't won it despite playing, like, 2 or 3 games. Comedic Relief. I forgot about them. Don't look too much into that phrasing. I might fix that later. Oh, also, Oak, you're number 1 again. Goat. Goat status. You're the only person here with 100 XP. What a time to be alive, one could say. I congratulate you, Oak. Just remember, if the tsunami gets you, you'll spend your last moments as the number 1 Enzo Apage fan. Talking about Pokemon Unite. I'm just saying, what better way is there to go? I don't know. I think I should stop making jokes about that because, like, I don't know. If it's too much, just tell me. Spamming Prexy. You already won your XP. What are you spamming for now? It's no use anymore. Yeah. Oh, I'd like to have your opinion. What do you think of these character names? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Do you think they get the job done and tell you what they're all about? The answer is no, surprisingly. But do you think these names are pretty good in your humble opinion? I'm gonna get rid of the from behind part. I think it's kind of insinuated that he won't see them anyways. Also, that's kind of, you're not like supposed to tell, like, you're not supposed to give direction in your script. You're supposed to keep things a little vague because you're not the director. You just write. You don't tell the fucking director what to do because that's crazy. So I'm gonna take away that part, and that gives me more liberty to record it however I might please. Nerd is the best name. The rest are good though. I'm surprised Nerd is the real standout here. I'm real excited. This is. I feel like that you can kind of see the vision already. Maybe, hopefully, maybe that's just like me hoping for the best. But I think you can see how it gets so chaotic, and casting, not catting. Makes no damn sense. I think you can see like just already how chaotic it can get. Are you in college? Yeah. Well, not technically at this moment. I'm on summer break, fucking obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna go into my junior year of college at Point Park whenever school starts up again. Also, I got 50 XP by spamming. He says, useless. My bad, Oak. My bad. I thought it would be useless. I apologize. I don't know why I argue with the great and mighty Oak when it comes to the sacred spamming for XP technique. But no, I am in college. I'm gonna be like making a bunch of I'm gonna be writing 2 feature-length films while I'm in college this year, which is gonna be really fun. If I take XP too serious, there's no such thing as taking XP too serious on this channel. What you're admitting is you're admitting defeat. You don't want to be the top Enzo Pugay fan. Do you have any college suggestions? Not for film, just in general. Harvard. I heard that one's all right. Juilliard. If you want to be a little artsy, I heard that one's a little decent. No, I didn't put too much effort into my college hunt, honestly. I kind of said, hey, I want to go to Point Park, and they were like, damn, dude, we really want you. And they gave me, like, a shit ton of, what's it called? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. They gave me, like, not money, but, like, discount's not the right word. But basically, I have, like, scholarships. They gave me, like, in-school scholarships, pretty much, and they pay like fucking half my tuition, which is crazy. Oh, my bad. Not what. Okay, my bad. I misunderstood the question. Things to know before college. There's not really like too. Oh fuck! Accidentally. Whoopsie! I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to think. I don't have like too much wiseness. Here's the thing. I lost like a huge friend group and all that whenever I went to college, so I think like my viewpoint's a little too cynical. Cause like I would say, oh, be prepared. You won't talk to many of your friends as much. I'm not gonna say you'll lose your friends because my situation is very unique. It's very different, and you're not going to find yourself in my situation. But be prepared to not talk to a lot of your friends as much. Not, like, out of spite or out of meanness or anything like that. But just because you're all going to be very busy. Keep in mind you're going to be meeting, like, so many people at, like, so many different points in their lives. I'm going into the first year college when school starts. Any advice? I just graduated this year, class of 25. Hell yeah, dude. No, I don't really have too much advice. Like I said, just be prepared if, like, you can't really talk to your friends or do as much. Everybody you know is going to be, like, really, really busy soon. I moved homes a bit, so long-range friends aren't new for me. Okay. I get you. Then never mind. My advice is obsolete. Just kind of go with the flow. College is really fucking hectic. Most of the time, what you're going to be struggling with in college is just going to be figuring everything out. Like, figuring out, like, how to maintain yourself on your own. Honestly, you're going to have to, like, adapt and just go with the flow. The assignments aren't really what you worry about as much. You're going to have to worry about them, and there are going to be many, many sleepless nights. You need to be prepared for many sleepless nights going into college, because it's going to happen. It's not an if, it's a when. That 100% will happen. You will not be able to sleep some nights because you'll need to get shit done. Oh, I thought of one. The best advice, this is the best college advice you can get, and this is genuinely 100% serious. I'm not even a slacker when I say this, alright? I'm not like what you would call a slacker. I usually get like fucking straight A's, alright? But whenever you get your schedule, you need to pick out what is the most expendable class, and you need to make sure that is the class you prioritize the least. Because there are just inherently in college going to be some courses that are really fucking hard, and that are going to take up a lot more time than your other courses. You need to find those easy courses with like the lax teachers that can be kind of your, oh shit, professor, I just couldn't do it. Yeah, my friends are already in the workforce. I want to be a welder. I didn't think welders really went to college. I thought you went to like a trade school for welding. I plan on doing cybersecurity, but I still have 1 year in high school. Alright, in that case, just value your time at high school as much as you can. Cybersecurity, I know, is like, I don't know how many good colleges there are for it, but I know that's like a fairly popular major anymore because, Just a little important. Just a smidge. But yeah, I will say, whenever you go to college, that is the best advice. Find your most expendable class and make sure you prioritize your other classes instead, even if it's to the detriment of that one class. Every year I've had an expendable class. That one class where I say, all right, I'm going to do this last, and if I just do not have enough time to finish this, then I'll BS my way through it. That is literally, you literally need a class like that. You need to figure that out. You need a process of elimination it. I feel weird giving that as advice, but unironically, that is the best advice you're going to get for college. I have a few cybersecurity certificates already, so I hope to get somewhere pretty good. Nice. That's, I don't know. I have like pretty decent writing for my plays, so I was able to get like a decent lump of tuition knocked off. But I wouldn't really say I had like any big achievements. I just really impressed them with my writing. Alright, I'm just gonna... Instead of doing that, I'm gonna just do this instead, because this adds a little less dialogue and makes it a little less... Because you don't really want that too much in movie scripts, because it gets a little disorientating to the audience. Is your college known for screenplay courses? It's mainly known for dance, honestly. But screenwriting is part of it's like an arts college. So we have COPA, which is the Conservatory of the Performing Arts. That would fall under acting, directing, stage managing, or not stage managing, set design, cinematography, editing. Like, my college is a dance college first off, but then a film college second off. That's kind of what it's known for. That's why, like, because I wanted something kind of local, like, because I can go home fairly often. I get to go home, like, every 2 weeks or so. I wanted a place that was fairly easy to come back from and go to. I didn't want it to feel like I was stranded out there, so I wanted, like, somewhere close by, and I was like, Point Park seemed like a perfect thing, because it's known for what I'm doing. Yeah. I've done tech theater, but it's basically a free class. Well, yeah, any high school theater class is going to be free. Because keep in mind, most of the theater kids in high school, they're just there because they need either A, a free class, or B, they have to do it for their art credit. At least that was it for me, because in high school I could have did theater, art, and art credit. Like, I could do art 1 or theater 1, and both of those would give me an art credit. I assume it's the same for your school. But most of the people use theater as like some type of placeholder course in one way or another, unfortunately. So teachers are aware of that. They just don't really get too many passionate fine arts students, so they usually like to make those classes fairly easy. Yeah, idea of the fine arts credit. Yeah, I don't know. I love theater. Dude, I'm so excited. I made my acting reel recently. And I'm gonna upload it, and I'll add everybody in the Discord when I upload it. It's not gonna be on this channel. It's gonna be on a different channel, just called Tanner Finsley Acts. But I want to get into acting a lot more because I genuinely think I'm a good actor. So I'm definitely gonna be this. This is obviously gonna be something I act in. This is my boy. This is the director right here. That's me. I'm even like, But I'm also wanting to do like a bunch of student films because like one of my favorite things about Point Park is that like I'm in proximity with a lot of different film kids. So even if it's not me specifically, like there's always so many opportunities at Point Park, and I don't really make use of them as much as I wish to. But like I really want to get into acting and stuff, and I really want to like finally like start getting fucking serious about setting things up for my life. So yeah. It was tech theater, AP art history for me. I didn't want to do any more AP credits. I don't blame you, dude. I took AP US history. That shit was horrible. This is one of the only classes I ever got to be in. Dude, AP US history, I didn't finish with an F. But like you know how it's like the mid grade, like the midterm grade and then the final grade? I in the final grade I got a B, but in the midterm grade I did have an F on my report card. I'm not even gonna lie. Or progress report. I never technically had an F on my report card, but that progress report it was an F. It was bad. It was an F. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a little embarrassing, especially since I'm like a big fucking history nerd. I love history, but I hate the Civil War. The Civil War is just beyond boring to me. Like I love learning about everything after the Civil War. Like I love learning about the Gilded Age. I love learning about like the rise of Hitler and all of those people, Mussolini, yada yada yada. Also, my entire grade agreed that my APS history teacher was the worst. Yeah, that doesn't help. Having like a bad teacher for AP, I couldn't imagine it because my teacher I had, he wasn't my favorite teacher I ever had, but like he was pretty good. I enjoyed it. He was very traditional teacher ish. We like you know how like some teachers are more eccentric out there and more excitable. He was very traditional teacher ish, but like you could still tell he cared about history. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it was for that guy. That skips a pretty big chunk of text. So there we go. I went in expecting a struggle because I'm more of a math and science guy, and I struggled. I am so bad with math and science, dude. I couldn't imagine. I don't know how anybody's a math and science guy. I would literally fail my APS history class. The only reason, or not, if I had like an AP like math class of any kind, whether it be stats or anything like that, I'm fucking failing. And it's not even like I'll study my hardest, I'll still fail. I just can't understand math. That's like the one class I'm really scared of this semester because like I have to take like a bunch of core classes because I've really neglected core throughout my college semesters. Like fucking really neglected it. So now I'm doing that. Now I'm doing my math class this year, and I am terrified because I literally can't comprehend it, and it's gonna be like the most basic math possible. But the only reason I passed math like the past few years, I'm not even kidding, is literally because I had girlfriends that were really good at math. Like for sophomore year, I had a girlfriend that was really good at math, and then for junior year, I found a girlfriend that was really good at math in my math class. So the only reason I passed my math classes, like at least like the two hard ones, like got good grades in, I guess I should say, because I would have passed my one math class. The other one was a little iffy. There's a couple. That teacher was strict. I'm so bad at math, dude. Math sucks. Our teacher was like a half high school student, half college professor. He gave us a textbook but didn't lecture, just gave busy work. Yeah, that sounds about it. I can't remember what it's called. Did you have like an actual teacher like supervising them? What math do you have this year? I don't remember what the class is called. Hold up. I don't know if I... Yeah, I don't know if I have the class pulled up. Give me a second. I don't know if I like... Or not pulled up. It's obviously not pulled up. I don't know if it's like... I don't know if I screenshotted it on my desktop. I did. Oh, fuck. What is it called? Basic Algebra. It's called Basic Algebra, and I'm shitting bricks because I have to take it. I think that tells you everything you need to know about my math skills. Literally fucking called Basic Algebra. That's unironically what the class name is. Also, all the tests and quizzes are based on the textbook, not what we learned in class. Yeah. That was my biology teacher. Actually, no, my biology teacher was just, I'm not going to teach you guys fucking anything. I'm just going to put on Carl Azouz. Bro, I'm so nervous for college. Like, keep I can do this shit. You'll be fine. It's very scary at first, and you're just like psyching yourself out too much. Just like I said, just go with the flow. It's gonna be stressful. It's gonna be real stressful. You're gonna have some nights where you just can't even sleep. Sometimes because you're doing work, other times because you're just so stressed. You're gonna fuck up your sleep schedule immensely. Like there's gonna be like a lot of negative, but also it's not unmanageable. It's just uncomfortable sometimes. But with that said, college has been some of the most fun has been really fun. I met a lot of like really cool people. I that's how I met Tristan was in college, and Tristan is one of my two best friends literally ever. I live with my best friend ever, and I met her through college. Like there's a lot of good to come from college. It's just gonna be tough at times. Can I find a girlfriend in college? Theoretically. I haven't. But theoretically you could. That's more of a thing of like, who are you as a person? You could find a girlfriend anywhere. You could find, like, fucking, most relationships start in the fucking bar. You can find a girlfriend anywhere. Realistically. That one's more just like dependent on like how like out there you are. I have like very bad social anxiety, undiagnosed, so take it with a grain of salt. But like I dread like really going into like big groups of people and talking to like a lot of people. Ironic coming from the streamer, but unironically like a lot of times I like kind of psych myself out right before I start streaming. Like, oh fuck, I'm really nervous. I have social anxiety too. Like, I get like really, really nervous before I even like start streams and stuff because I'm just really nervous meeting new people and all that. So I haven't found a girlfriend for that reason in college. Despite me being relatively popular because I've been in like a shit ton of movies at the school. Like, literally, I have spawned my own subgenre of movie where somebody just records me doing something really stupid and everybody laughs at it. Which is a huge fucking honor, genuinely. I call myself a wuss if I don't talk to that girl that I've been crushing on. Same. I don't know. I feel like I need to not focus on that, though. What is Tristan's major? I forget what his major is now. I know he said what his major is. I know he told me. I just forgot. Danny's major is screenwriting, if that matters. That's my other friend. She's never been in chat, but that's the other person I mentioned. She's another screenwriting major. Tristan was never a film major. I forced Tristan to be in one of my films. I didn't really force him. But Tristan has been in one of my films, but he's never been, like, a film major. I'm gonna... Nope, not the director. We're just gonna do, like, a classic. Sick. And then we're just gonna interrupt his next bit of thing with action. And then there's his best next thing of dialogue. Let's just continue there. Can you tell us a bit about Tristan? He loves Pokemon Unite. True, Pokemon Unite's his favorite game ever. And he really wants to play it all the time. Half of he's messaging me every day like, Tanner, please, can we get on Unite? And I'm like, Tristan, I really don't want to play Unite today. That's exactly how it goes, not the opposite. Is Tristan balling in life? I'd say so. He's an awesome guy. He's really funny. He's very... He's a very mature person. Like, he's a very emotionally intelligent dude. I know it might not seem like that. Based on, like... Because whenever him and I record together, we're just, like, being fucking goofballs. But he is genuinely, like, one of the smartest fucking people I know. He's been there for me, like, a lot. And it's been very humbling, genuinely. It's hard to put into words, like, how great of a man he is, genuinely. Yeah, it's hard to put into words how good of a person he is, but... Or, like, to be like, oh, what about him? But, like, he's, like, somebody that I can just talk to for hours about literally any aspect of life, and it's, like, I don't even, like, fucking dread it. Like, I don't really get too personal with a lot of my friends all the time. Just because I don't, like, have the energy for it. Tristan's just, like, such an easy person to talk to, where I can just bullshit with him about, like, literally anything and have fun. The same thing with Danny. Like, one of my favorite things in college, like, from freshman year, was him, Danny, and I would literally just sit in the student lounge for, like, fucking hours on end, just yapping about random shit. And it was awesome every single time. I don't know. I didn't do a great job of describing it, but genuinely, Tristan is a really awesome guy. It's truly an honor to know him, which sounds fucking cringe, but who cares? This is Sappy Hours, damn it, chat. But no, yeah, if that answers your question, if he's balling in life, I would say so, at least. Sorry for getting all rambly there. That's awesome. Hey man, if Trust never watches the stream, you'll admire the way you described him as a person. True love. And to be fair, I don't know. I have to, like, despite being a writer, I have, like, a very hard time articulating how much my friends mean to me. Such a heartwarming thing, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad I did well with it. Earlier you said your girlfriends teach you math, and then later you said you never had a girlfriend. Did I misunderstand? Oh, no, I've had girlfriends before. Yeah, I had... My girlfriends taught me math. I've just never gotten a... I mean, I guess I have. Because I had a girlfriend, like, earlier this year. But, like, I never, like, got a girlfriend from college. Like, even, the girlfriend I had earlier on this year... I met her on, like, a dating app. So I didn't meet her in college. And that was the first girlfriend I had since I broke up with my last girlfriend, which was a relationship from junior year to freshman year of college. Yeah, junior year of high school to freshman year of college. I had a girlfriend earlier this year. We broke up, though, because it's toxic. It happens sometimes. You will... This sounds like a dick thing, but you will get over it. It takes a while. I know, like, for literally, like, a straight up year, I just couldn't date. Because, like, I couldn't even, like, stand the thought of dating somebody else. But you'll get better. It'll work out. Now I just don't have a girlfriend because I can't get one. I don't have that dog in me. I'm just not good enough at it. I'm not a... Who could have guessed the fucking nobody streamer with the nah, okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of a clown show. I think, like, for me personally, my life's always been kind of like the... I appreciate the gesture. Yeah, I did a bad job at formulating, but, like, it sucks. It really sucks, and I'm not gonna try and take away from it. It's something you're gonna feel for a decent bit. Hell, I felt it so much that, like, I'd made 2 fucking short films. Well, actually, just really one. I had to, like, to get it, like, even somewhat off my chest to heal. I had to, like, literally make a fucking short film about how it was. That being Goodbye, which literally pretty much has excerpts from our breakup in it. So. No, bro, you're really great at explaining things more than you think in your head. Thank you. I don't know. We're all our own worst critics, so it's really hard to get, like, an unbiased look of, like, oh, how am I describing this type of thing? You know what I mean? All right, how about your friend there? Yeah. Remember when this was supposed to be a comedy script stream? Remember when this was supposed to be a stream about a movie called The Fucking Spookening? And now we get into this sappy stuff. How the leaves blow, how the times change. No, it's all good. I'm just messing around. I just think it's funny. And I could technically omit this line and just combine some dialogue, but you're just the realest person for real. Thank you. I had a history teacher who took astronomy to avoid math and never went FSG. What? I feel like I'm having a stroke reading that. Give me a second. I had a history teacher. Okay. I'm literally, like, fucking sentence diagramming this shit in my head. Who took astronomy to avoid math and never went past geometry. Okay, I see. That's weird that you can take geometry instead of math, though. That's really weird. My school was not like that. You had to take both, or else you were done. You were cooked. You wouldn't graduate if you didn't take both, literally. What are you then? I would definitely be best friends with you if I knew IRL. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Well, come meet me IRL. Come to Point Park. There you go. There's my advertisement. That's my pointless show. You're welcome, Point Park. At his college, astronomy counted as a math class? What the fuck? That just sounds wrong. I understand there's like some math in astronomy, but like I don't know. Maybe since it's college, it makes more sense. My astronomy class was really not that great because my teacher just literally didn't teach anything. Like there was a point where the principal came in, one of the principals, and like all the kids were on their phones because like literally we weren't being taught anything. The principal's like a real stickler about phones, which you know what, fair enough. So she comes in, she sees everybody's on the phone, she starts collecting phones, okay? She literally gives the phones back after after like sitting in the classroom for a little bit to like watch the teacher. She literally gives the phones back and it's just like, just don't be on them again. If there was any other teacher, she would have taken those phones to the office. But the fact that she gave them back fucking speaks volumes. No, this isn't high school. This isn't high school. This isn't high school for me. This is like freshman year for me. No, it is just a high school thing. I mean, like, they won't steal your phones in college. Some professors get a little upset when you use your phone, but most of them are just kind of like, come on, don't do that. And usually in college, like, the kids are old enough to be like, sure, I won't be on my phone. And typically, if they're not, the teacher, as long as, like, you're not being distracting, will just kind of fucking ignore you. Because, like, at that point, you're just using your money. So, like, if you want to be on your fucking phone while you're paying money to be somewhere, then be their guest, you know? You're just shooting yourself in the foot. That's kind of their viewpoint. Are you playing the main character? Yes. Does your college have any computer science majors? I'm not going, just wondering. I wouldn't be able to tell you, honestly. I mean, they probably do. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm not too up to date with my computer science majors. I know there's like a lot of art stuff. I know you can like learn teaching and stuff at Point Park. But I don't know if computer science is on there, unfortunately. I know there's political science, if you're interested in that. That's true, they're paying to be there. But no, that's literally like the viewpoint a lot of college professors have, which is fair. That just looks kind of tacky if I just put all red with the thing. So I'll just put all ready and then put the dash to like know there's going to be an interruption there. It just looks tacky if I do it any other way, and I don't like it. Do college professors get paid? So is it a lot of income? I mean, yeah, they do get paid. I don't know like how their income is, but I do know like they don't get as many benefits as they should, at least in my school. I know like a lot of teachers like at my school, for example, have to pay for parking spaces. Like we don't have a special place for students or for teachers to park in like on campus. Unfortunately, which sucks. So that like comes out of their paycheck to my knowledge. I could be wrong though, so don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong. But I don't know. I assume they get paid more than high school teachers, but I can't really tell you how much their income is. But like, yeah, they do get paid. I'll tell you that much. Also, I never even saw the tsunami, which I knew it was hitting the other side, but I still thought I would see it. Did you like feel any vibrations, or is it just kind of like a you know what's happening right now because you hear it's happening, but you don't actually like hear any signs of it? Like people are saying it's happening, but you're just like, well, I don't know. I don't see anything. Is that kind of like the situation? God, I hate having two fucking T characters. That's really like inconvenient. Give me a second. I'm locked in. I'll look at chat in a second. I'm sure you guys have said something. I apologize. Um, oh shit! I missed a lot. Oh, sorry. It's a dumb question. No, you're good. A lot of college professors require you to buy books they wrote. I Wait, I see you saying sorry. Give me a sec. Sorry to disrupt your writing. I know you're locked. You didn't disrupt it. Don't worry. I just knew I was like locked in for a second. I was like, I'm sure like Chad is talking. I just didn't want to ignore either of you. You guys didn't interrupt though. If I really was like too worried about being interrupted, I'd just fucking end the stream. You know, like I could write on my own. So you're like, don't worry, dude. You're not disrupting anything. You're all good. Don't worry about it. You've done nothing wrong, quite literally. Luckily, when it comes to like professors like that make you buy books, I haven't gotten any professors that made me buy their books yet. Now, are there some at Point Park? Maybe. I haven't met any yet. I can say confidently I've had a positive experience with literally every single one of my professors. There's literally one professor that I fucking eat dinner with after every one of his classes, which is really cool. Not like one on one, but like he has like a group of students with them, and we all go and eat. When in high school, that sounds really weird. In college, that shit is normal, though. I'm not even kidding. That is actually just normal. At least I think it's normal. I've just heard that I don't go to college. No, I've heard it too. It's a thing. I mean, like, come on. It's just a fucking get-rich-quick scheme, really. So, of course, like, some professors do it. I haven't met any that have at Point Park. A lot of my teachers are very passionate about their job at Point Park. What program are you using to type your story? I'm using Final Draft because it is part of the package with the school. Um, yeah, thank you, Point Park. I get this shit for free right now. I'll have to buy Final Draft whenever inevitably I graduate. But for now, I get Final Draft free with my tuition, which is really cool. It's unironically like such a I don't know. It's one of the reasons I like my school. Granted, I feel like I most schools probably give you Final Draft if you're a screenwriting major, but still, I don't know. I do like Point Park a lot. I'm a corporate shill at the end of the day. I love Point Park. Might be a thing at bigger colleges, maybe. It's a sick roads. I paid for it, you get for free. That's a bonus. Yeah, I don't know how much it is a year. I think I also get backstage access for free, which is a acting website, but that might just be for acting majors. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like shoot some emails to people, but I'm pretty sure I get that for free as well, which is really fucking cool. Like again, I love going to a fucking performing arts college because like I have so many avenues opened. Like they use the tuition to open a lot of avenues, which is really fucking cool. I also have like Premiere Pro. Unfortunately, I can't get it on my laptop because it's only bound to the computers at the school. But when I'm at school, I can edit on Premiere Pro as well. I'm gonna look at like a certain line later on. I think I can fix that slightly. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about, but there's like a. I'm gonna put like a line that's used later on right here. Ten. I'm in high school, but I still get very stressed about grades. I can't blame you. I was kind of like a huge slacker my first 2 years of high school. And then, like, I locked the fuck in junior and senior year, and I literally, for senior year, I got all A's for both semesters. Junior year, I only got one B. So I locked in those 2 years. The other ones are kind of iffy. Because I didn't, like, really have any aspirations for my life. Like, I didn't even know I wanted to be a writer till sophomore year of high school. And then I just, like, really took in writing. I think I might take all the interesting classes at college when I start, because I'm not fully locked in on one specific career yet, but I love welding and stuff that is hands-on. I gotcha. I went to middle school to welding class and it was pretty fun. I never did that. We had like a little system, like we could go to like a different school to do welding. Um, I never was interested in welding though. I've always been a man of the arts, a Renaissance man, as some would put it. Nobody put it like that. If you put it like that, you're getting fucking banned in chat.